Based on a true story, Chelsea Sullenberger, better known as Sully, became a hero after gliding his plane along the water of the Hudson River, saving all of the airline flight's 155 crew and passengers. Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Geno. Today we're going to take an advanced look at the Clint Eastwood directed, Tom Hanks starring Sully, based on the 2009 event The Miracle on the Hudson. In the ever slightest of ways, this movie reminded me of Denzel Washington's Flight, whereas it is about a pilot being investigated for a forced crash landing. Now, unlike that movie, our hero is based on a real guy, and the airline's investigation seems to really be fueled by greed for the loss of their plane and not concern of the passengers that Sully and his crew saved. Tom Hanks does a solid job as the titular character, but he's Tom Hanks, so that really isn't a surprise. Sully gets a lot of setup and flashbacks to drive home the experience of his character, but even if it wasn't there, Hanks could convince you of that anyway. Still, Sully has doubts and fears of what happened that day, and Hanks keeps you convinced of that aspect too. Now that being said, his character needed a strong supporting character along with him, and Aaron Eckhart filled the bill there beautifully. The two have to feel really close for their friendship to work, and both are very convincing. The rest of the cast is fine too, but it is Hanks and Eckhart that really lead the charge in this one, and they do a great job. For knowing the outcome of something like this crash, anytime that the scene or even just parts of it are shown, it is still pretty tense. Even though you know going in that everybody survived, you still have a bit of a knot in your stomach about the whole thing. My complaints for this movie are pretty minor. They take a little extra time to set up some of the passengers of the plane and the rescue workers that helped to evacuate it. While it didn't hurt the movie, it really didn't feel necessary to have these scenes, and probably not having them would have shortened the movie just a little bit. I guess what I'm saying is you don't need a side story to feel for the passengers of the plane, and for the rescue workers, you're going to appreciate them either way. Also, Laura Linney, who played Sully's wife, literally phoned in her performance. They never shared a scene in the movie, even though she was really talking with Hanks on the phone during the filming of them. One shared scene at the end of the movie might have helped her character a little bit. For the most part, this is a pretty solid, intense drama based on a real heroic event. I don't know if I'd hand out any awards for this one, but it is still really a good movie that is worth checking out. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. For the latest movie reviews and entertainment news, subscribe to The Real Geno YouTube channel and go to The Real Geno Facebook page and give it a like. Until next time, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Geno.